Good morning. It's Thursday. It's the 13th of January, and our reading is from Luke 17:33. Whoever seeks to preserve his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life will keep it. And of course, contextually, this is talking about salvation, but the principle is certainly applicable to all of us and as believers, and that is if we are more concerned about getting what we want, about avoiding pain and suffering, about of making life easier, then we can't be who God's called us to be. If our focus is on being who He calls us to be, we won't necessarily escape the trials of life. In fact, not only won't we escape them, we may experience more as believers. But He will be there with us through our trials, and we will finally be able to hear, "Well done." So our focus needs to be on who God calls us to be, not on surviving the world. And we will, because the world has no power over us but what God allows or what we create by our own choices. And if He allows it, it brings Him glory, and it will bring us in the long term blessing. And if our trials are a product of our own poor choices and we repent and turn to Him, He will use even those for His glory and in the long run our blessing. But we're better off keeping short accounts and dealing with life from a perspective of desiring to please Him than having to depend on Him to clean up our messes. And yes, we'll all have to do that at times, but the real joy and comfort and peace in life comes from walking as He calls us to walk, no matter what kind of craziness is going on around us. And keeping that in mind, I'll see you again tomorrow.